What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you an updated version of how to make a Scratch for Discord bot without coding. If you're new to this channel, you may not know what Scratch for Discord is. Scratch for Discord is a way to code a Discord bot with drag and drop blocks, really easy. So if you want to get started by coding a Discord bot, make sure to watch this video. This is an updated video of the first video, and this has been recommended a lot because recently, especially with the new previews and everything, there has been a lot of errors and you have to do a lot more things. And the other one was just a plain, like in the default version of Scratch for Discord, which didn't have much errors and anything. So let's get started. For this video, I'm going to be using preview 454, but it should be the same thing with all of the previews unless you're using a special block that is not in 454, but it's pretty much the same for all previews. So you just open Scratch and then you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to do actual coding, I'm just going to import some examples. So the first thing, this is not really an error, but it's just something that the users kind of forget to do or don't know that you have to do. So when you go to download it, there should be a download option, and when you click on it, it will download your bot. But sometimes this option is grayed out, it doesn't let you click on it, and there's a few reasons for this. So first, there might be some ghost blocks, some blocks that are just laying around like this. These are called ghost blocks. So there can't be any ghost blocks. So if there are any ghost blocks, you have to delete them, and then it will probably let you download it. And if you have a lot of ghost blocks or you don't see any, you can go to edit and click clear ghost blocks, and then it deletes all of the ghost blocks. And this option is actually only in preview 454, but if you're on another preview, you can just manually delete them. And you can see there's still no download option. And the second thing you have to do is go into the base category and drag in the connect to Discord with the token block, and then inside here, go to your Discord developer portal, go to bot, and click copy token, and go back to Scratch for Discord app and paste the token in. So this is a required block. If you don't have this, it's not going to connect to your bot. It has no way of knowing which bot to connect to, so you need that to connect to your actual bot. And then you can see this download option has come back, so you click on download and then click on download again. After it downloads, make sure you have this file saved if you want to access it later. So go into file and then click save, and then choose your location that you want to save it in. You can also go up to pre-builds and click save pre-build as, and then name it, and then when you want to load it, you can click load pre-build and select the thing that you named it as, and then it will load it. And after that, we're done with the Scratch for Discord app, so you can close that and click yes. And then we're gonna have to go to file explorers and go to wherever you downloaded the Scratch for Discord file. So I downloaded it in downloads, and you'll see this untitled document.zip, or it might be named whatever you named it as in the app. Right click it and click extract all, and then click extract, and then you can delete the .zip document, and you should see a normal folder called untitled document or whatever you named it as. And inside this folder you should see 4 files: .replit, blocks.xml, bot.js, and package.json. Next, we're going to open your browser and go to the website replit.com, and it might ask you to sign in if you haven't signed in already, or create an account. So make sure you create an account if you haven't already and log into that. And once you're on this screen, create a new replit. So click this plus sign and click node.js. I'm just gonna name it S4D tutorial and click the blue create repo button. And then you should be in this screen, and then you should be in this screen. In the readme.md, you can delete that. You can delete all of the files actually. So delete the index.js and the readme file if there is any readme file, and click these 3 vertical dots right here and click upload folder, and then click this folder and click upload again, and then you should see this folder appear here, and click into the folder, and you were gonna have to move some files out of the folder. So drag the .replit file over here and release, so it will drag it out of the folder, so it's not inside the folder anymore. So drag all of them out, everything except blocks.xml. We don't really need that file, so you can close the folder, and then you should look like this. And now it's pretty much done. You can run, but another step that you should do is install the latest version of npm and node.js. So if you go into bot.js, this is the main code for your bot. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the code. You might relate to some of them. So this is the queue end, like when the queue is finished for music. This is the say command. But we want to go to package.json, and it says over here, it says node update. So copy npm I, whatever this is, and go until the quotation marks end, and click Ctrl C on your keyboard, and then go into here. Make sure you're in the shell, not your console. Make sure you're in the shell, and right click on the empty space and click paste. And then once these appear, just click enter. This might take a while because this is installing node.js 16. And then once you're done, you might see a lot of new things pop up in your package.json. The next one, you're gonna look for node clean in your package.json and copy until the end of the parentheses, and again go into the shell and paste it in and click enter. This is just finishing it up. This is also going to take a while. So when it's done, it might say something like this: found 6 vulnerabilities, 5 moderate, 1 critical. If it says that, just type npm audit fix and press enter. So this is going to fix the problems. That means that it encountered some problems. So it's fixing the problems right now. And then when it finishes, there's one last command we have to do. It's npm i-g npm at latest and press enter. So what this is doing, we just installed the node.js v16 which is currently the latest version, and this one that we just did, npm i-g npm at latest, this is installing the latest version of npm. This is also going to take a while. Sometimes this might take a while, or it might just take a few seconds. For me, it just took a few seconds right now. So it says added 218 packages from 96 contributors in 23 point however many seconds, and now it's basically done. If you click run, it's gonna do npm install again. This is just Replit. It's just refreshing. It's just updating the package configuration, and then when it's done, it might spam invites or cooldowns. It's just gonna keep spamming cooldown. But when it does that, that's because of the cooldown packages. You're gonna have like a cooldown thing if you use any of the cooldown blocks. But if this happens, that means it should be working. So if I go into my bot test server, I can see that my Scratch for Discord bot is online. So if I do the command !ping, it will reply Pong, which was part of the code. And if I do !say hi, it will say hi back, which is also part of the code. There's also some music commands. So one last thing, you can also do !xp, which is the default XP things. At $1,000,000XM, you need 82 to jump to level 1. And if I do !level, it's you are currently level 0, which is the example. Another thing we should do is secure our bot token, because this repo is public right now. So anyone can just come on the Replit and see your token and basically steal your whole bot. To hide our token, we go over here to secrets with the lock sign, environment variables, and scroll down to wherever your login code is. So I'm gonna do Control F and search for login, and there it is. So that's the token of my test bot. So in the key, put token in all caps, and in the value, paste in the token from here that you just copied and click add new secret, and then scroll down over here and into your login, make sure there's only parentheses and no quotation marks, and put process.env.token. And then when we start, it starts correctly, the server is started, and it logged into our token. One last thing we have to do is we have to make the bot online 24/7, because right now if you click stop, it'll stop the bot, or if you even close this tab or close out of your window, it will stop the bot completely and go offline. So for this, you have to go into my Discord server, Scratch for Discord World, which is currently Halloween theme, and scroll up to the important category and click on the codes channel. In the codes channel, you will find a code for server.js file section, and copy the thing that's in the block box. And in your repo, click this button to add a new file and name the file server.js and type Ctrl V to paste the code in. So go back to your bot.js, scroll all the way in the top and go into your async and make sure it's inside the async, don't put it outside of the async. So go over here and create a new line by pressing enter, and the code for the top of bot.js section, copy this code and paste it over there, but I'm just gonna type it. So it's const keep alive equals require /server.js with a semicolon at the end. That's just this code, just copy and paste that over here. So what this is doing, it's creating a constant, which is kind of like a variable. It's creating a variable named keep alive, which is requiring server.js. So whenever we do keep alive, whenever we use the keep alive variable, it's going to require the server.js file, so just use the server.js file. And then the last step, scroll all the way to the bottom and go over here. If there's no line over here, if it's just like this, just create a new line. Just make sure it's not in a event, because this is in the music event and this semicolon is ending the music command event. So make sure it's below that but above return s4d. So put keep alive with a double parentheses at the end, which is also this. And then make sure to click stop if it's already running and click run again. And we got an error over here, cannot find module./server.js. Did I make a typo? Oh yep, I did. This is a comma, make sure it's a dot. I made a typo, but click run again and it should work. So this time when you click run, you should have this web view pop up saying that your bot is alive. So this is kind of creating a website. If you go over here and copy the URL and go to a new tab, you can actually go to that URL and create a website. So now this is the last step for keeping it alive 24/7. Go to uptimerobot.com. Make sure to register if you haven't already, or click login if you already have an account. Once you're logged in, go to your dashboard. Make sure you're on this screen. I already have some other monitors that are from my other Discord bots. Click add new monitor, and from here choose HTTPS. In the friendly name, you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it Discord bot. And in the URL or IP, go to here and copy the URL, and over here delete the HTTPS that's already there, and then do Ctrl+V to paste the URL in there. Everything else can be left the same, and click create new monitor and click it one more time, and there should be a new monitor that pops up over here. Click close over here, click this little link icon, and it should say that your bot is alive. That means you got the URL and everything correct. Now you can just close Uptime Robot. Just make sure not to click stop. If you click stop, then the bot will actually stop. But if you just close out of the tab like this, it will keep running forever. And if I go back to Discord into my bot test server, you can see that the Scratch for Discord bot is still online. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you're new to this channel, again, make sure to watch the other videos, because Scratch for Discord has a lot of features, and each of my videos goes over another feature, new or old feature, on how to do it. So make sure to watch the rest of my videos to become a pro at Scratch for Discord coding and create your own really advanced Discord bot. And on that note, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.